Hello fellow egoists, welcome to today's video where I'll be basically ad-libbing the video to explain a bit how I'll be moving forward with the channel, what has been happening, and yeah. So the first thing to talk about is the fact that, as you've seen, I've been taking constant breaks of like at least 2 weeks in general, so like 2 weeks where I won't upload, maybe 1 month, maybe 2 months. So that has been severely hitting the algorithm of the channel, meaning that like even if I make the videos, because I have such long breaks, the videos tend to not get recommended, and I mean there are times where the channel could have grown insanely high if I just continued, but I couldn't because of circumstances, and those circumstances are still there, which are like uni, personal stuff, etc. So I decided I can't continue on this path. I can't continue being that unreliable on my upload schedule. So I've decided to do the thing is, I'm a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to things. It's either I'm a perfectionist, which is what births the quality of the videos as you've seen so far, or I just try to be a perfectionist, then at the end I'm like, fuck this, I'll just upload it real quick, which is what happens at times. And so I've decided to try and find the right balance as to still be able to upload while giving some quality to a certain extent. So I've decided from now on I'll be doing weekly chapter reviews as I've always done. But I'll be changing up things a bit. If you've been a long time follower of the channel, you've seen that I tend to make field animations every time the chapter comes out and then doing full editing of the chapter. But I decided now I'll be breaking that concept down in two separate videos. So one chapter review based on the narrative side of things, and one field analysis review of the chapter. Since I used to make the two of them at the same time, but the problem is that because I was doing the field analysis, which takes a lot of time to make, the animation specifically, and then to add the editing on top of the analysis, and because I went on that editing style, I needed to continue it through the narrative side of things, so like pull out the pictures, etc. It just took too much time compared to what I wanted to what, how could I say? Compared to the effort I was putting in, it didn't get not that many views, but it was getting tiring, basically. It was getting tiring because I was forcing myself on a schedule to produce weekly, and compared to the quality of like other weekly Blue Lock YouTubers you've seen, that it just isn't the same, right? I can't continue to keep pulling out those videos, putting that much effort, and try to do it weekly. It's possible, but it was just burning me out. That's why I took some breaks at certain times, because I was getting disgusted from it. So I've decided by doing it this way, I can focus most of the editing quality on the field analysis. And for the chapter review, I'll be doing it the same way that I did for the past chapter reviews, which is more like a podcast, where I'll be giving out my thoughts, joking a bit, and generally just having a chill ambience while being able to actually explain things more, because I won't be thinking to myself, okay, I need to say just enough that I can put it in the video and edit it, like I feel I can edit it, without fucking myself over because I'm saying too much, and I know it'll backfire because I'll be getting burned out from the editing and etc. Like, not necessarily that the editing itself is hard, it's just that it's tedious and it drains the mind, especially since I tend to do it in the weekend where I'm normally there to rest from uni, right? So yeah, so that's the plan of the channel for now. So I'll be doing weekly videos, one podcast video, one field analysis that's more editing heavy. So like the ones the past chapter reviews, so like the one where I talked about Lorenzo blocking the Kaiser impact, things like that. I think it was chapter 236, 235. I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, you can just go and check it to see what I mean. And so yeah, I'll be moving out this way, and I'll be trying to make at least like one big video. So like, for example, the video about Rin's eyes in the U20 match, this type of video, which is more narrative heavy, analysis heavy, I'll be making it at least once every 2 weeks. I try to have a schedule like that, because those videos aren't necessarily that hard to make. It's mostly that to write the script, to find the right words for the how to say, for the analysis. It takes a bit of time, really. Especially Rin's video for the U20 match, trying to find the sweet spot, etc. It was kind of harsh. So yeah, that's how I'll be moving. So just one last time before I move on, and I finished the video. So every week we'll have 2 videos. One will be a narrative heavy chapter review, like as I usually do, about like small details, overarching storylines, etc. And the second will be maybe coming a bit further, or maybe at the same time, it depends on my mood, which will be a field analysis based on animation of the field, and which I won't be making until the PhD match starts, for example, where we'll truly be analyzing what is happening on the field, try to keep track of where each character is, etc. And every 2 weeks, or at least maybe even more, but that's the aim, at least once every 2 weeks, I'll be dropping a really heavy analysis. So for now, the ones I've been thinking about are either what does it mean to devour, because that video will unlock a lot of things. So for example, if I do that video about what does it mean to devour, I can then move on into an updated video of the Understanding Ego episode of Isageba, where I looked into Isagi's ego, and since it really needs an update, it's kind of, I had the right ideas, but I absolutely need to update it to be happy with myself. Or, for example, about Barrow's ego, which people think is about being a king, but that's absolutely not it. Like, it's just Barrow is a really interesting character in that matter. But anyway, you'll see it. So I'm thinking of either making a video about Sai, or what does it mean to devour. You can tell me in the comments which one you prefer. And yeah, we'll just see it. Though I think the next one I'm putting out will be a shorter video about Kaiser and how he's not the Naked Emperor yet. I recommend you watch the video where I talked about actually he's a Naked King, and how I theorized how this would go down. It needs some more, some more work around. So I'll talk about that in the video. And so yeah, with this we're pretty much done. Sorry if the video is actually a bit too long compared to what I wanted to do, but yeah, we'll see, and I hope you'll enjoy the future content, guys. And have a great one, fellow egoists.